Hello, military veterans and families. Every single day, service members across New York State and across this country hang up their uniforms and step into a civilian world that often has no idea what they have been through. The transition from military life to civilian life is one of the most difficult journeys a service member and their family will ever face. And the data tells us that if we do not get it right, the consequences can be devastating. That is why today we want to talk about two programs that are working together to change that reality right here in New York, and why the Dwyer Coalition is proud to be part of this mission. Onward Ops is a national nonprofit focused on military transition support, and what makes them different from anything else out there is that they do not wait until after a service member separates to start helping them along with their family. They begin working with transitioning service members up to a year before they ever leave the military. Their model is built around two pathways. The solo pathway, which is self-directed and gives service members access to tools and resources at their own pace. And the co-op pathway, which is sponsor-supported and pairs each transitioning service member with a trained volunteer sponsor who walks alongside them through the entire transition. These sponsors are supporters, professionals, and community members. They are real people in real communities who show up and say, "I am here, and I am not going anywhere until you are on solid ground." The results in New York speak for themselves. According to the Onward Ops Cares Up New York 2025 report, there were 1,508 service members who selected New York as their destination state, and 628 who were actively requesting a sponsor to support their transition. At Fort Drum alone, Onward Ops enrolled 1,340 service members in 2025, an incredible 2,866 service members in 2024, showing just how much this program has grown and how much it is needed. And through the Veteran Sponsorship Initiative, which is a public-private partnership with the VA, 330 transitioning service members were identified as being at elevated risk during their transition, with 72 coming directly from Fort Drum and 31 choosing to remain right here in New York State. These are not just numbers. These are real men and women who, without the right support at the right time, could have fallen through the cracks. And that is exactly where the Dwyer program steps in. The Dwyer program is named in honor of Joseph P. Dwyer, an Army medic from Suffolk County, New York, who became the face of American compassion when he was photographed in Iraq carrying an injured boy to safety. That photograph traveled around the world. But when Joe came home, the world that celebrated him was not equipped to support him. He battled post-traumatic stress and depression and substance abuse for years after his honorable discharge. And in July of 2008, Joseph passed away at just 31 years old. His story lit a fire that has never gone out. The Dwyer Peer Support Project was born from that legacy, and today it operates across all 62 counties in New York State, connecting veterans and dear families with veteran peers who have served, struggled, and who have found their way. These are veterans sitting across the table from other veterans and saying, "I know what you are carrying and I understand it because I carried it too." So where do Onward Ops and the Dwyer program meet? They meet right in the middle of a service member's journey, and together they create something that the military community has needed for a very long time, a true continuum of care. Onward Ops catches service members before they separate. It gives them a plan and a network and a sponsor who is ready to receive them when they arrive in their new community. The Dwyer Peer Support Project is there when the hard days come after the transition, when the weight of isolation or mental health challenges starts to feel too heavy, when a veteran needs someone who truly understands and show up without judgment. One program prepares veterans for what comes next. The other walks beside them through it. And together, they cover the full journey in a way that neither could accomplish alone. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are approximately 17.9 million veterans in the United States, and the VA estimates that roughly 580,000 veterans call New York State home. According to the VA's National Veteran Suicide Prevention Annual Report, an average of 20 veterans die by suicide every single day in this country. And according to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, more than 35,000 veterans experience homelessness on any given night. The Onward Ops Veteran Sponsorship Initiative was specifically designed to address suicide risk during that first critical year after separation, using data-driven tools to identify those at highest risk and connect them immediately to care. That kind of intentional target support is exactly what veterans deserve, and it is exactly what these two programs are delivering together right here in New York. That is what we are building. That is what we are fighting for every single day, and you can be part of it. If you are a transitioning service member, visit the Onward Ops website today and enroll for free. Do not wait until after you separate. Start building your support network now. If you are a veteran in New York State and you need someone to talk or someone who truly gets it, visit the Dwyer Program website to find a Dwyer project in your county. Follow us on social media to see and know what events may be happening in your community, because no veteran should ever have to navigate this alone.